Hey, it's Pete Snakebite Kit. Thanks for stopping by my channel. What we're going to talk about here is cobras, and a lot of stuff related to that, like Ford Performance and those kind of things. So that's what this channel is about. I hope you like it. I hope you subscribe. You guys, I'm sure you all know how that works. My subscriptions have really skyrocketed in the last month. Really happy about that. And so anyway, I'm going to try and keep putting out content that you like. The way I know if you like it is if you put a comment. One guy said, sounds like you're recording in a pool. Hey, I'm working on that. I'm working on the acoustics in the garage. I spent some money on some microphones and trying different things, and I'm trying to get better at this so you have a better experience. Also, if there's subjects you want to see, if there's things you want to know, I'm going to try and be a sounding board for what you guys think you want to see and so on. So feel free to let me know what you like, what you don't like. Let me know what you like. Anyway, I want to talk about sponsors. I only have one. But my sister-in-law, Laura, made this cool Pete Snakebite Kit vinyl transfer. And you can see it looks great, did a great job on it. She has a business where she does like signs like that and decorations and flowers for weddings. Kind of semi-famous in the Orange County, California area. My sister-in-law, Laura, and her husband, Aurelio, actually stopped by a couple weeks ago. And he said, hey, I want my name up there. He signed this when they were up here, so he could say he was here. Right? Cool. So anyway, thanks for coming by, you guys. Again, thanks for the sign on that. We'll go around here clockwise. 28 days to delivery, ? Not real excited about that. If you've been watching this channel, you know that was down to 25 days. That was like a month and a half ago. So some delays, and not crazy about it, but it's not me. It's not Hurricane Motorsports. They've had some vendors that have had issues getting stuff to them. If you tried to get any construction done, any hot rod stuff, any custom stuff, people can't keep up with the supply. COVID is, it's twisted a wrench in the wrong direction and so on. So the header flanges, they weren't able to get. And no header flanges, that means they can't make the headers. They can't make the headers, they can't make the side pipes. And they do make, Hurricane, they make the side pipes and the headers together on the car so they actually fit. I've seen more than one video about guys building cars from other manufacturers where it doesn't work that way, and they're putting shims in the collector and bending and scraping and filing and welding and stuff. So I'm hoping that works out really well. They look like they really make a good product. That's why I selected them. Would love to have it here yesterday, but it's not here, and I know they're working on it. The other thing I want to talk about is I don't want to edit. I edit my videos. I don't want to edit your comments. I love the comments. None of them have been terrible, but a few of them got political. And I'm scratching my head trying to figure out how we got in this political rabbit hole somehow. And you guys that did it, it wasn't terrible. I'm leaving them up. They're kind of entertaining, actually. So no harm, no foul. I just look forward to where this could go. A cobra is not a political statement. I don't want it to be a political statement and so on. So we're all adults. I'm going to leave that where it is. Also, it's 2020. 2021's around the corner, as you guys know. One of the delays, I mentioned I haven't had a video out in a while. One of the delays was I brought COVID home from work. I travel a lot for work, and I brought it home and gave it to my wife. So we were actually both sick for Thanksgiving. We're fine now. Thanks for asking. And then, if 2020 didn't do enough weird things, I got all my wisdom teeth out, except for one, when I was a youngster, and they say, hey, we'll leave that one in, it'll be fine. It's pushed up against the sinus passage, it's grown in that way, it's actually pushing against a root behind molar number 2. It'll be fine, trust me. This is not when I was going to my cousin Bruce, the dentist, who's a great dentist. Somebody else said that, just to be clear. Anyway, this a couple weeks ago, that tooth somehow became infected, even though it's never been broke through the gum, infected the tooth next to it. It hurt, and had oral surgery this week, and they got that all taken care of. And anyway, that's the last thing. 2021 is going to be awesome. So anyway, this is a teaser about next video. It's about Cobras, and which Cobra is it? We're going to talk about why do some of them have big flares? Why do some of them have side pipes? Why are some slab sides, we call them? And did they all have IRS? Did they have different suspension? Blah, 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 blah. The reason I want to go into some detail on that, a friend of mine, Rusty, gave me a really good suggestion at the very beginning of this. One of my first videos, I was talking about kind of the overview of Cobras in general. And he said, Pete, I don't think everybody following this is a Ford nerd like you are. He's a Mopar guy. He's like, I'm not really clear on all these different Ford engines. Why didn't you do a video on that? So I did one on big block Fords and small block Fords and tried to do a flyover on that, on what the different engines are, the early, the 60s engines. I didn't go into the Coyotes and all that. It's a different world, and that's not something I'm going after with my car. So that's one of the reasons I want to go into some detail here. You know, I made almost 1,000 of them. Some were 260, some were 289. Some had a steering box, some had rack and pinion. Some had 428s, 427s, and on and on. I'm going to go into some detail about that. I'm going to try and find us a good venue where I can see a few of these up close and kind of look at them and show you guys what's going on with that. So that'll make a little more sense. Anyway, be safe. I'm going to see you again in 2021. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Take care.